Okay, my name is Steve Hill. I'm a professional songwriter. I've been blessed with, I never would say that unless I've had hits, but I've had a few. Now I want to show you today the beauty of this Midjay Pro. I've been using KETRON since, man, it used to be an auto orchestra, then it was Sultan. So I've been using it for many years, and then I had some hit songs, but I kept using it. I kept doing a single, and I just got this in Midjay Pro, and it's awesome. I wanted to show you how I use it for songwriting. It's AJ mentioned I should do this video because it's just incredible. Okay, so here's a song I have here, and you can kind of see it there. And on this, all I did was I put down 2 notes. You see that? I just kind of played through the song with 2 notes, so it could be defined major or minor. If it was obviously diminished, I'd have to play 3 notes. But anyway, and then I would just because I was kind of writing the song and recording it at the same time, I put the intro in one color, I put the verse in another color. Let me come out a little bit. Then I had a little thing I wanted to do longer on one thing, so I put that in there. This is just the root, a measure of the root. And then another verse, then a chorus, and I just copy and pasted them in there, and all the way to the end. And I added the other little thing at the end. Okay, so I did that. You can do that, just keyboard, step input, or play along with it. You can do it real time. I'm not a very good keyboard player, so you can do everything in C and then transpose it, which you should know how to do on your DAW, D-A-W, digital audio workstation. Anyway, so at that point, all you have to do, I don't know if you can see the Midjay very well, but you just go down here and I just turned it on, so this is all from scratch. I go to menu, and it shows me MIDI right here, and I'll hit the MIDI, and I have it on keyboard, styles, and voice. I put clock in, okay? Arrangement keyboard, this is where you transmit and receive. On receive, I have it channels 1, 2, and 3, okay? And then a filter, you want to turn the tabs off and hit that and have all parts. So we're receiving data right now. Now, that's all you have to do. And okay, so you say, what's going on? Okay, so now this song's like a simple 4/4 thing. So I just, it should play when I hit this. I hope it does. Okay, that's the Midjay Pro. I'm not recording yet, but you notice you hear the bass. I can just, always. Okay, there's the Midjay Pro. So I could just say a track of just the drums, then a track of just the bass, and then the chords, which is kind of cool, kind of like a stereo guitars, which I like that sound. So you can go through and put all those on a separate track. You really want to do it in stereo, because that way you don't have to hassle with it. It's just a quick thing. Then all you got to do is sing over it, okay? Now, if you don't want to go through all that and you just want to play it all at one time, here's what I would do, okay? I would just play it. Okay, here we're coming up. I can hit fill because I'm coming up to the intro. So there's the intro. Okay, I'm coming up to the first verse. I hit fill and do the C. And so it goes to the C arrangement. It's kind of, so you're doing it. If you're recording, I'm not recording right now, but, and then it comes up again. I hit fill. I go back to the A. The side stick, and so that easy. I want to show you something else. I'm at the fill right here up before. So I'm on D, full snare. Sound like a little more activity on the strings. So here's what's cool about it. I think, well, okay, that was pretty neat. Well, so we can try, I'll just try something crazy. I don't know what this rhythm is, but I can go back to the top, put it back on A, and take that same song and try this. Different rhythm, which is pretty good actually. A flute. And so you can actually, if you find a rhythm that maybe all you like on that rhythm is the flute, well, you can obviously, let me show you how to do that. You would go to, I hit exit, and then you see the flute right there. You can mute the flute, or you can change the parameters of it. That's the thing you need to know how to do with your MJ. You can change which flute. You can change anything about that sound you want to. Now, I use it this way a lot, to do a demo. And they sound pretty good because the drums and everything is good. Now, but I've also done this. You can come out the MIDI out of your Midjay Pro and go into a MIDI in. Most MIDI instruments don't like it when you're going out and in like that. They kind of, and I might be doing it wrong. I don't know. I'm one of those guys, just do it. I don't want to spend time figuring it out. Just work. You know, of course you have to spend time to figure out the stuff, but you know, I will just want it to work first. Anyway, so I will go in. Let me see. Okay, I just plugged in the MIDI. So I'll go over here, see, and I can just, I'll just show you that real quick. Record the MIDI data. When I press back up, press go, I hit record it, see. You notice it's recording the MIDI data. So I can go through and, you know, it's going to look pretty crazy because there's a lot of stuff happening. On my particular one, I use Cubase. You can go over here and dissolve the part. Well, here we go. And so this will make them all into that particular thing I did, all into separate channels here, see? And then I can go into whichever one I want to and use the other sounds. Or I can play the sounds off of this if I like. That way you can be very definitive. Let's say you really love the pattern, but you don't really want a full snare on it yet. Well, you can go in there and, well, that's not the snare, the drums. It's always on 10. Let's see where it looks like the drums. I don't know. Anyway, you can, you know, just highlight them and everything, do the snare or whatever you want to. So this is amazing, amazing tool. Let me play you something that well, this thing, I'll play this thing. It's a Christian song. I write a lot of Christian songs. I put a mandolin and a couple of guitars on it. And it, oh, you want to turn this off.
What have you come to see? Do you know? Do you know?
See, you can't hear it probably.
A life-changing mystery. Is it so? Is it so?
So I'll just turn up the vocal. You got the bass. You can adjust the. And you you can adjust the volumes of everything as you go. And actually, you can even put 3-part harmony on there using your micro harmonizer, because it will recognize when you. The first thing I always do is put down just the basic thing. And one important point I should say: if you'll notice how this is just a little bit before, you want to do that. I generally all the tracks, I will generally highlight all these things like where is it? Oh, it's like, highlight all these whatever the tracks, and then move them back. Just take out. This is the quantizer where it doesn't automatically quantize, and you could. Here's one. I'll do this. Here's one. I can see I can move it really. Let's say it's supposed to be at 25. Well, I can move it just a little bit before, and that way the machine hears and knows what's going to happen just a little before the downbeat. And I'm telling you, it just plays real, It's a quick demo. I wrote this song, demoed this song all yesterday. There's the full snare. So anyway, there's 2 ways I do it, and I will start. I use the intros a lot because it has intros and outros, intros and endings. I'll use those to end the song, to start the song. The easiest way to do it is put like a work vocal on there, and then just play along. And you can, as you start the song, you can decide which. I think they're called programs, A, B, C, and D, which one of those you want. And then you can see it up on your screen, and then hit a fill or a break or whatever. And then at the very end of the song, I've been just hitting one of the endings. Bam, it ends, and okay, you're pretty much done. Now, one quick thing I want to show you this. Also, okay, here we go. We're back. We're back now. Here we go. So, all right. So here's the editing window. Now over here on mine, this, like I say, this is Cubase. I go over here and I can go to all these things. I take system exclusive, okay? And let's say I want to fill here. The last verse before the, 25? That starts into the chorus. I just click that, and you see this little flag looking thing comes up. Okay, you double click it. So, okay, let me bring it over here. Okay. And it has this FO, F7. All system exclusive messages start with an FO and end in an F7. So I'll put import. Now I have gone through, I have all this is from my SD9, which I had before this, which I still have, but anyway, I have MJ, which is Midjay, plus it's my wife's initials, so it works great. Anyway, I have arrangement A, arrangement B. If I click those in there, let's see, if we want to fill, I would have to, let's say I want fill 1. Well, I'd put fill 1 in there. And you see now it's filled out. It has 26, 7C, 38, 7F, F7. Okay, then I hit OK. And so now that's in there. But with a fill, oddly enough, you have to turn it off. Because if you hold it down this way, if I kept that like that, it would just keep playing the fill over and over. You haven't told the fill to turn off. So you come over here. We know that it's fill 1. I go to input. And these are easy to do, by the way, once you just fill in the little blanks. There you can find the Midjay Pro. You can ask AJ for it at KETRON. He'll tell you. All right, so here's my MJ fill 1 off. So I'll hit that. Okay, so now when I play through here, it will turn on the fill and then turn off the fill. I guess we can hear that. I'll start back here and you'll see. So there was the fill. So you can sit there, and I do that sometime and program the whole song. But what's cool, again, let's try something a little bizarre here, like I'm a Cajun boy, so let's just try Cajun. I don't know what this rhythm is, but if you're going, I don't know about that, you can try this. You go. Same song. And you say, well, I don't know. That's kind of cool, actually. But anyway, so the neat thing is you can, you can work on, you know, the genre of a song. Any good song that I've found, you can put in any genre. For instance, like Red Red Wine was turned into a reggae song from Neil Diamond's, you know, it was a 4/4 song. They turned it to reggae, and man, boom, it was beautiful. You see that a lot of times. You hear songs that were romantic songs done ska or punk or hip hop or whatever. So any song, it will hold up through any genre. That's my philosophy. So you can just find one that's best for you. What really cool is, let's see, I had a thing for a guy that was new on Capitol, and he was country, but he was you know, a Mexican American country person, and he wanted the songs to kind of have a touch of the Tejano, Mexicano in there. So I had to re-demo the whole thing back then, but right now I can just go find a nice samba or whatever I want and put that in there. I'll just pick one. I don't know what this is going to sound like, but it'll be different. That's kind of cool. The bass going ba 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 thing like that. So you might can use that. The horns are pretty cool. You could just use the horns. Anything you like. You can just, for instance, I could just run the whole track through with just the horns. I'm recording. I still have my guitars and mandolin playing, but I'll turn those off. So it's got like a little keyboard thing. Or I think that's a nylon string, but you can do that. And you also go to general MIDI. Well, actually, I can't remember exactly how to change that. I think you go over here and on that particular style, and go to there and go to edit, 4-voice set. What was that one? That one was, or you can change it, you know, that you can probably do, but the main, you know, but the main thing I want to share how easy it is to do a demo, and the full thing sounds pretty good. For a demo purpose, shoot, some of it is like, you want to go, I start wanting to do, you know, overdubs and stuff, and it's like, really, I don't need to do anything. And I can put the harmonies on there with this if I wanted to, which is another video. I can, you know, you can even record onto the Midjay. Another way is hit the record and actually record the track, and then save it as a WAV file, put it on a flash drive, and throw it in there, and you can sing to it, and you're in. Or you can sing right here, and it'll record it as well, and play guitar. So you can do the whole demo right here, But the main thing I wanted to show you is that you can change the you can play the Midjay with your with this. And again, I want to go through some of the things. Here, I'll just go over here and click. You can go. You can on the Midjay. Let's see. I have fill 1, 2, and 3 on and off. I have intro, ending 1, 2, and 3. I have I have start, key start, and key stop. I have fade out. I have break and stop break, and I have the 4 arrangements, A, B, and C, and D. Those are very available. A few things I don't have yet. I would like to restart on the MJ. I don't have that SysX, and I don't have one other one, re-intro. So, but other than, it works great. So that, hopefully that will give you some idea of what to do. And check out, by the way, my website, my YouTube channel, which is Steve Hill Band. And I have some, this will probably be on there, but I have some other tutorials on being in a band, since I've been in a band for 49 years. So it's like, I've learned a lot. So thank you. God bless.